Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Libra. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. Libra. Somebody's looking over their shoulder. They're looking back at the scythe. I have the scythe and I have the mice looking at it. There's two mice here. One looks back at the scythe, the other one looks forward to the future. So I feel like somebody's reflecting on a decision from the past because they're worried about the future, frankly, is what I think it is. Somebody's looking back at something they cut out something that was cut out very suddenly, very unexpectedly. And whatever this is causes this person in the current energy to be very anxious or to become very anxious when they think about it, which is often, believe me. I feel like they think about this. There's something about this that bothers them, that eats at them. There's something troublesome about that situation. If this was them who used the scythe, they would be wondering if they made a mistake. And so this would be like thinking of going back to find out because it's eating at them. It's like this need to know, you know. It could be that it is something with the mice that keeps building, because if they keep putting it off, they're not solving it. And so it speaks to something that keeps building until it makes this a real mess is created, you know. Yeah, they're showing me like a ball of twine. Anyway, so the mice would be advising this person, you or them, whoever this is, to identify and deal with whatever it is that's frustrating you, anything you've been putting off, and not to let these things pile up, because if you continue to ignore these things, they will just get worse. So the mice would be a warning to take care of these things now. Stop procrastinating. The mice can be outside influences that are affecting the situation, or even that were at the time. Okay. At the heart of this reading, we have the Air card. And so this is somebody who's doing a lot of negative thinking. It speaks to where the mind is, and where the mind is reflected in the cards that are clarifying it and that are around it. And so the mind is here. Somebody is worrying. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Why somebody's not putting effort, or they're worrying about whether or not to put effort. They're looking at it, putting effort into some. Currently, they're not putting effort. It's in the mind. That's where it's working, in the mind, right? And it's giving this person basically a headache because they think of it obsessively and they can't figure it out. So what can they do? Well, they need to go back and get the answers is what they need to do. Or to go back and give answers even. So they're looking at the bear, and the bear is very challenging. Uh, Interesting. I kind of feel like because they're telling me that it's possible that that bear knows more than you. That they're making me reflect on another card from a different deck with a bear, with the bear, and I feel like um, it's possible that this person is worrying over something that they assume the other person has the answers to. Okay, and the challenge, or it feels challenging for them to go and get them. This, it's what they worry about. Look up here in this corner. Five of Swords and the Nine of Swords. So in this Five of Swords, it's the fox in the box. Not so, it's just like they don't want any surprises. It's what they're worrying about. It's what they fear with the Nine of Swords. Let's remember the air card and where the mind is. Well, that's where the mind is on worrying about what might happen if they go back for these answers, if they go back for this clarity, if they go back to try to fix something, because I kind of feel like there was a sudden ending, but I feel like their heart is still back there in the past. And they're obsessing over something that's hidden from them, um, afraid maybe they won't get their wish, or that there were some hidden feelings or emotions, or that maybe somebody was hiding their true emotions. This ended badly. And somebody, when they look back at it, that's again, I keep getting the same message. They look back at it and they see this, it's like a mountain of emotion. It's water, but it's emotion. And it's making them very emotional when they look back at what happened. So this person feels betrayed, I feel. And, but, I mean, it could be that now, in hindsight, that they are having doubts, but they won't know unless they go back and get the answers. They don't want, again, you see, they're looking at the possibility of doing this, but they don't want any surprises. That's what worries them. There's a certain expectation here in the Three of Rods. They're hoping for good results or good news, should they put the effort. Okay, and they don't want any surprises. So that's why this person is not doing nothing. That's why they're procrastinating. You see, they wanted to have a life with you, but something happened that made them very, very angry. And when they walked away, they didn't want to. You were their empress. I mean, if this is going that way, it could be vice versa, depending, who belongs, who this energy belongs to. But yeah, this, it's like a mess. Feels like a mess. Again, they're showing me that ball of twine. Yeah. And it's like my eyes, they well up with emotion. So this is very, very emotional for this person. And I think it was when this person walked away. Because I think they were really envisioning a life with you. Yeah. And so they're looking back. It's possible this person blamed you for something. They're looking back. they're carrying these swords. So these swords uh, could be why they left, some information they were holding or carrying. Um, they took a stand, possibly, but they're looking back, wanting another opportunity, or wondering if there could be, or wondering perhaps uh, how they could escape this situation. Libra, this person wants to come back to you. Um, they are watching you. They may have threw up their guard in the past. Um, they may not have been careful with their words. They may have said something and then threw up their shield, uh, threw up a wall. They said something perhaps that hinted at what they were feeling, or was a reflection of what they were feeling at the time. So they said something without thinking. They realized that they weren't fair. Justice is right here. They're looking at it. Um, they realize that, or they feel that something's not fair, or that this is not fair. I feel like they're doubting in maybe they're doubting in the information that they were given at that time, now in hindsight. This could be about doing what's right, going back, doing what's right, um, possibly needing more information or seeking more information. Somebody is in reflection. They're looking at the Five of Cups, which is also here, but up here it's in the reverse, so they do want to go back. Maybe they feel like you won't give them another chance, possibly. They they have no, there's like, um, they're looking for some answers, but the answers are behind them, so they will have to look behind to they have to look behind for their solution. Um, they they got the sword up over the heart, or they may feel that you have a sword over your heart. Because I have both the Queen and the King here. This could be twin flame energy. For some of you, this may not be the first time you've had a falling out with this person. For some, um, they know they need to make this decision, but it's like they're procrastinating on it. Uh, the fox in the box, feeling not wanting any surprises. But I feel that at some point it becomes greater than them with the mice, where they're just going to maybe throw caution to the wind and just show up at your door, or hit the send button on a message. But messages are indeed what is coming. So either I have the rider, so this could be news, but it could be a visitor who shows up at your door. Um, it is with the cards that are following it. It is a message of good news. It is something that you yourself have been wishing for. I feel like this person, they have the labyrinth, you know. I feel like they've been lost for some time, especially in the mind, you know, doing a lot of negative thinking. Um, yeah, the mind was not going down the right pathway. I feel like after many how would I say that? Many thoughts that took them in different directions. I feel like it's like they're finally shown a way out of the maze. Okay, this is a maze that their thoughts have created for them. I see it in their mind. Um, and so new hope. New hope is oh yeah. New hope is brought into or will be brought to you. Um, this is a card of making a decision on a couple. Now, like I said, this person may think that you have a grudge against them, or maybe they, because they don't have all their answers, maybe they have or are holding, or would be somewhat reserved initially. But a decision needs to be made because it's just going to get worse and worse if they don't. It's what they tell you or tell them right at the beginning. This could involve lessons and could very well be a hard lesson learned for this person. But there are positive results coming out of this, and although they are not currently taking action, they will be taking action. A decision will get made. We have this as the final card in your reading. So this is what's coming. So I expect this person will be reaching out to you here in the future. Yeah. This person, I feel, was devastated when it initially happened. There's a feeling of having to be carried off the battlefield. And I feel like they want to offer, it's like a peace offering. They are missing information, and they do still see you as the Empress. They still see you as being the one. Look at that. Look at the gate opening. They still see that. This is information that you don't have currently, but you will. So, an emotional decision. I feel like the decision will be made suddenly. It's just something that's been eating at them, and they're prone to negative thinking, so their thoughts want to pull them that way. And I feel like it's just all of a sudden it's like a rebellion in the mind, and they just like, no, I'm going to do this, I'm just going to do it. Despite their fears, they're just going to do it. This person loves you. I feel they have always loved you. Something happened back here that caused this disruption. And I feel like it's time that it comes to an end. It's time. It's time. Whatever this is needs to be taken care of. Somebody's getting a wish. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.